Hello again, everyone. How's it going today? We are back for some more building of Optimus Prime. This is what we've got so far. Most of his torso and legs completed. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So we got bag number 6. We'll wait a little bit to do some minifigs for later. Let's go ahead and move his body and torso over there. Actually, let me go ahead and move it over this way. That's a little bit more convenient for me. There we go. Howdy, Not-A-Rogue AI. How's it going? And Calidor, Preskich, Kijikun, Abcody, everyone else. Go ahead and get this bag number 6 open. Neat. So we got the feet to do. Not too many pieces in this section. So we'll probably do another section to do before we do a minifig. 420k hams. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. So this is an interesting piece that I was looking forward to getting in dark blue. This is an old Technic wing element. Basically, there were 2 pieces. This is the rear wing part, and there was another one that also was brick height and then had like an oddly dual-shaped slope, kind of basically doing, giving the rounded front end of an airplane wing, and this is the back end, and you'd have like a plate connected by Technic pieces to do the flaps, the ailerons. These definitely used way more often than the other ones because they're very useful. It's a good slope. It's smooth. Unlike most other slopes, this is plate or tile height. So that connects up smoothly. You also get, these are also a plate height here. You can you can stack these up for a very smooth slope. So it's good for getting like a car ramp. So I really do like these. I like getting them in dark blue. I have a bunch in white from the old Technic Space Shuttle set. Some in black as well from that. Alright, so let's see. We are starting off with I'm building 2 of these. So dark blue 1x1 and 1x1 Technic brick with cross axle hole. Another 1x1. There we go. Looking forward to throwing your hams away on poor bets on minifigs. Woohoo! Yeah, poor bets. All right. All right, then we get stack of 2 1x1 plates. And then the smooth top slope, cutout slopes. There we go. There we go. And 4L axles, which are the only ones that we have in black, so that's pretty easy once I find them. Let's get these 4x4 plates up here. There's the other one. So how's everyone doing today? Alright, these are half beams, and they're half beams because they're thicker than plate height, but they're actually half a brick wide. So they're very interesting pieces for that reason. Alright. Technic half pin with friction and a gray bushing. Half bushing, I should say. And another one here. Can't complain. It's been fairly warm outside in the high 90s. Yeah, it's been like that here as well. Okay, so get one of these cross connectors here. Get this in, and then we get a rubber clip part. Stick that in there. Oops. Don't want to break that. So these are rubbery things. I imagine that there's going to be some of these on the bottom of the feet so that the feet can't slide. And where did we go? Got that. The only orange pieces in this whole section here. Possibly almost the whole set. Yesterday was supposed to be a Battletech day for you and your friend, and then you realized Clan Invasion doesn't have some of the more basic rules. So you settled on Star Wars or Armada instead. Well, I hope you guys had fun. I have not played Battletech in a very, very long time. I don't even know who owns it these days. Alright, we got the ball joint pieces, slightly modified from back when Bionicle came out, but these are essentially the same parts. One difference is that it used to be a hole right through there so that you could stick an axle through there instead. I imagine that they did this to make them stronger. So I imagine that this is a lot stronger. Of course, that does mean that it's a little bit less useful. You can't, like, swing it on an axle. But, you know. It was fun. That's good. You mean today, not yesterday. Yeah. They're anti-axleists. Terrible. There we go. These do not clip in. We just have to... I'm sure it'll be locked in shortly, but... Okay. Need another... There's the other red 2L axle. There we go. The new Battletech game is fun. It's kind of similar to XCOM with giant mechs. Well, that's good. I haven't played Battletech in forever. And I never played it that much way back when anyway. So because these are half brick depth, this whole structure is 2 bricks wide. Alright. There's the other half beam. Yeah, I figured you meant tabletop. That's what I was talking about, too. Alright, so we're making another of the axle, 1x1 axle hole section here. There we go. Let's go move that up there because we are going to need it. There we go. Get that put on there. And then 2 more 1x1 plates. There we go. Alright, next up, we are making, looks like his toes. Alright, 1x4, 1x2. Get the Technic slope wing element. There we go, 1x1 slope on the back end. Alright. Corner plate. And 1x2 plate with Technic holes and friction pins here. One of the other fun things about these slopes is that this piece right here, if you stick it in this forward hole and then rotate it, it makes a perfect angle. So if you put a plate against it, it's perfectly flush. So that's pretty nice. Great for getting angled plates at a specific angle and stuff like that. Okay. Go ahead and get that. And make a second one. And there's 2 different types of these 2x2s with axle hole. You got one that has plate sections here, so you can put it like this on a plate. And then you've got the one that goes all the way through. Both have very different uses. And yet similar uses. I need a 1x1 slope. There we go. Alright, we are making 2 more for the other side. Another 1x1 slope up top. Get in there, Technic pieces. Thank you. There we go. Make the other one. And 1x1 slope. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's see, 2 1x4s, 2 1x2s in dark blue. And we get the 1x2 trans red tiles for some tail lights. And 1x1 slopes here. There we go. And down at the bottom, we get the silver grill tiles there. Okay. And let's see. Alright, so except for the very end of each of these, it's just all 1x2 dark blue slopes, which is nice to get lots of these. Okay, 1x2 and 1x2 tile. There we go. So yeah, exactly this. The slope is perfect. It rests completely on there, doesn't wiggle at all. Very nice geometry on that. And need one more. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Okay, and then we get these two 2x2 plates with technicals, and get the rubber stop pieces here. And we put that there. So we're basically getting, like, the heel is rubber so that the feet won't move. It's a nice use of those pieces. It's a shame they're orange, though. Okay. And then we got 2 ball joint sockets, 2 ball joints. Pop those in. So we can do that for the feet. Kind of want you to connect it back up. There we go. Looks like all this needs is some hydraulics and control systems to make your own Optimus Prime pet. Probably needs a little bit more than that. And these, that is... There we go. That is a tough click there. Alright. So that makes him stand up. Alright, so his feet are done. Alright, beige 1x2. And 1x2 plate there, and we need gray rail plates underneath. One by 2 to 1x4 bracket. 1x1s with side studs here and here. And the silvery curved slopes here, and then tiles on both of these sections. And then silvery 2x2 2x2 cylinder tiles on the ends. And it's basically, I think this is supposed to be like the gas tank, the fuel tanks for the for him in truck mode kind of thing. I don't remember them turning on the toy, but I also had the toy an extremely long time ago. So it is not terribly surprising if I do not remember everything about it. There we go. And this makes a complete smooth section with the round top bricks and the cylinders. We have an extra Technic half bushing in gray and an extra an extra rubber foot thing for this. And let's see, silver drum lacquered Lego elements were added to the faceplate, shin vents, fuel tanks, and side mirrors to match the feel of the original toy, which had chromed details. Alright, so these are called lacquered elements. Alright, let's see. That one goes there. And that one goes there. Okay, so with this here, that prevents it from doing a full rotation that way. And it prevents it from doing a full rotation the other way as well. Alright. I was wondering if there was something that would be locking those in position. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and dive into the next bag. Bag number 7. Nice printed Autobot logo there. It's not a sticker, always nice. Well, when it's a piece that's easy to get, at least. Alright, let's see. So, we got, well, it's also too early. There's only, like, I'm only showing 12 viewers, so it's not gonna be a great prediction thing. I need the red one. 1x2 with bar. And we got inverted curved slopes. Get 2 more, and the medium azure or light blue or whatever color it is. Who knew Ratchet could have just rebuilt him? I know. Ratchet really should have just done that. Disappointing, Ratchet. I do kind of wonder if this does, if these do well, if they'll make some other ones. I think there'd be a bit of a... I mean, like, obviously, Megatron would do really well, but I don't know that they would make Megatron because of his gun mode. of those. But I'm wondering who else they might make, like Wheeljack maybe? Starscream. But again, this problem with Starscream is that he's a military jet. That's kind of the advantage of the Autobots, is that they're mostly all cars and stuff. Bumblebee, yeah, they'd have to make a... They couldn't make the Bumblebee toy, though, because the Bumblebee toy was super simple. And I just can't see them making that into the Lego model, you know? Soundwave, yeah. Grimlock, maybe. A friend of yours was confused about Shadowmaru turning into a giant cannon in Super Robot Wars 30. So, Camivax, I was looking at... Because it came up, someone was asking me about it or something like that. And I was looking up the toy for it. And, yeah, because the toy for him is just Six-Shot from Transformers. And that's the thing, is Six-Shot became a gun. I don't think the Constructicons, Devastator, or Predaking would be top tier enough. Like, they're not going to just, like, do every single Transformer. They need to be doing ones that are going to sell well and stuff like that. You know, like, what Transformers fan who also likes Lego is going to be looking at the Optimus Prime and be like, I'd rather wait until a different one comes out. You know? They'd be like, heck yeah, I got to get Optimus Prime. So the question is, like, you know, what other ones are there? What other Transformers would a fan of both be like, no, I got to get that. I got to get that one. Well, I mean, you know, money notwithstanding. All throwing shade at the best combiners. For you, it would be Jazz. See, yeah, and that's Jazz would be one that I would consider top tier. It helped that Jazz was one of the only ones that survived season, like the Generation 1. Also had a fantastic voice actor. Poor Jazz hasn't been in anything for years and years. I think part of that is probably just because who can be, you know, who can do as good a job as Scatman Crothers for his voice, right? Like, is there anyone who can compare to Scatman Crothers? Yeah, I think he did die in the first Michael Bay movie. Which, that was basically, like, one of the things for me that was like, No, you don't kill Jazz. You just don't kill Jazz. Jazz is Jazz. The fandom ignores that heavily. Do you mean the movie, or do you mean Jazz getting torn apart? Howdy, Strange to Society. How's it going? First time you're able to make a live stream. Well, I'm glad you were able to make it. We are building some Optimus Prime. Where is my 2x2 corner? Hot Rod Rodimus might do well. Yeah, I don't... They'd have to do one rather than, like, both of them. You'd rather Hot Rod than Rodimus? I did have the Rodimus Prime toy, too. You personally would buy a Lego Soundwave. Soundwave would be... I think Soundwave would be a top tier if they could do a good job with the cassette Transformers. I'm doing great. Made your Twitch account today just so you could join. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad. I appreciate that. Alright, another sticker that I am not going to be putting on. There we go. If they could make him play real cassettes. They're not going to be doing that. No, definitely not. Okay, but hear me out, Lego Gundam. The problem is that Gundam just isn't big enough outside of Japan to Lego's view, I think. If they could get the, like, if one of the Lego Ideas things did well enough, that was a Lego Gundam, where they needed to go get the license, and assuming they could get the license because it was held by Mega Bloks, and they may still have it, and just not be doing anything with it, then they might do some more stuff. I don't know that Japan is a big enough market for it. They should do go all in on the Sharkticons. Something tells me that that is highly unlikely. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Just doesn't seem like something that would happen. Gundam has Gunpla. It does, but I think that in Japan, I think it would do well enough. I just don't know that outside of Japan it would do well enough. And that's a concern. You see, Zerfall and I completed Realms of Quest 5? Yep. Yeah, he's definitely talking about it. But, again, like, it's like, you know, whether he'll have the time and everything to do that. Because it's basically just him. Alright, there we go. Get those turned back. Oh, yeah, alright. Let's see, does that just... Ah, yeah, there we go. Alright. Alright, there we go. Kinda sad to see it end. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. It was a fun playthrough. We did start recording the next game last night. I'm not sure when we'll get it. We'll start getting it posted. We'd like to have some... We'd like to have multiple episodes in the tank in case something comes up. So it's not too likely to start, like, next week or something like that. But it will be coming soon. What is the next game? You will have to tune in to Zerfall's channel and find out when those videos go live. I will, of course, have another playlist on my channel. Transformers did have a few interesting crossovers with G.I. Joe with the comics. Yeah? I was never into G.I. Joe, so I never paid much attention to those. Alright, and we get the Transformers logo here. Also, My Little Pony. Zerfall is actually how you discovered me. Oh, well, thank you. Currently a couple of your favorite Let's Players. Oh, I really appreciate that. I'm sure Zerfall will, too. Oops. Up here. All right. Another 1x5 plate back here. There we go. 2x4, 1x2. It's probably only a matter of time before they make a 2x5 plate, I suppose. 1x2 here. Transformers have a crossover comic with Mazinger Z of all things. Wow. I wonder if it's just like a matter of time before Transformers shows up in Super Robot Wars. I mean, if they do, like, Brave Police is basically, you know, Transformers. So if they can do Brave Police, they could definitely do Transformers. Really puts in perspective how small Transformers are by mech standards. Well, but they also highly vary in size. Alright, 1x5, 1x5. One by two with Technicolor. There we go. Yeah, there we go. But can Mazinger Z teach a girl to be brave? Probably? Alright, a connector element. And a double connector element. Slip that right in there. For some reason, it wants the slot exposed. I'm not exposing the slot. No sirree. Mazinger is not sentient. That is true. Okay, and then we get a black Technic 2L axle, and we got more of the kind of milky silver connector elements. Push that in. Turn that so it is hidden, and that's fine. Alright. Well, it does want that turned that way, so we'll do that. Just because. Okay. And this goes in there. So you can hear the clicking of the click hinge. Alright, so that's one shoulder in. Let's go ahead and make the other shoulder now. Snap that together. 1x2 brick. I mean, the thing is like the, well, Transformers aren't that tall. Neither are, the, Brave Police. Or at least some of them. Like, the individual, Brave Police, when they're not combined, they're pretty small. That's what bothered Shadowmaru so much. So I don't think the size of the Transformers would make much difference in a Super Robot Wars game. Some Transformers are very tall, yes. Yeah. There we go. And more tiles. There we go. There we go. Alright, next up. Connect that through, connect that in, and get that in there. Turn it so that the slot is at the back. Connect these up, and there we go. There we go. Well, actually, that wants to be like that. There we go. Alright. We can put Optimus's other shoulder in. There we go. Alright, so we have an extra 1x1 red tile, extra 1x1 gray plate, extra 1x1 gray slope, tile slope, 1x1 kind of milky silver connector, a trans orange and clear 1x1 cylinder tiles, and there we go. You think they compared Mazinger Z to Devastator in size in the crossover comic? Yeah, it would probably be a reasonable comparison. Alright, so let's go ahead and see about some minifigs. Let's see, what do we want to build today? Let's go ahead and get a Muppet going. Go ahead and move Optimus to the back. Get my other things out. There's my scissors. There's my pen. I think Devastator would be pretty small compared to Mazinger Z, though. Alright, so I only have two Muppets left, so I'm going to need to go back to the store and get some more Muppets. But that might be like a week after or something like that. Mina Cone, rating with a party of 4. Thank you very much. How's it going? Let's pick this one. Alright. So let's go ahead and get a prediction going. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? And there are 4 choices. Get your prediction in. Yeah, the fact it grabbed Bumblebee kind of freaked them out because they obviously wanted to save poor Bumblebee. Yeah. Alright, get your predictions in. And we will see if I can guess what is inside the minifig pack. So I got a minute 35 to go. Get my timer up. While we wait, here is Optimus standing on his feet. It's pretty sturdy, actually. Zempel, howdy! How's it going? Thank you for coming on in. Go ahead and put down a wager. Get some hams. Because Baron Ashura and Dr. Hell kind of tricked the Autobots into thinking Mazinger was evil. Why the Autobots took any, like, did they not just look and listen to Baron Ashura and Dr. Hell and not be like, I don't know, they seem that they might be evil. Shake at those hams. Alright, 20 seconds remaining. 20 seconds remaining. Because sometimes the Autobots have to hold the idiot ball. That's true, they do. They are a trusting folk. Alright. Alright, prediction closed. Okay. Let's go. Alright, what do I got? What do I got? There is, I think, the head. What do we have? What else do we have in here, though? Let's feel what else we have. Okay. Oh, do I have Rolf again? Yeah, I have Rolf again. So I am not going to open that one because I do not want 2 Rolfs. So let's put that aside, and I guess I might be going a little bit earlier. Alright. And let's go! Alright, what do we got? What do we got? I feel like I've got the head there, but that's not good enough. What do I have? What is that piece? Oh, alright. Alright, 26 seconds. And, Statler and Waldorf, I can never remember which one is which. But that is who I believe that I have. The guy without the big chin. Alright. You don't think they can remember? Alright, so that was 26 seconds. Am I correct? Yes! Yes, I am. Excellent. Alright. Choose a prediction. Okay, at 20 to 50 seconds. Complete that prediction. No one went for 50 to 60 or no. Alright, so Camivax, Preskich, Kijikun, and Strange New Society getting the bulk of those hams handed out. PGW Chaos, Dracophile, Miniconed losing out there, and no one spent any on the other 2. Alright. Statler is a tall one. Okay, so this one must be Waldorf then. He's got dark brown outfit, which is nice. It's a nice outfit. Get his head on. It's very tight. Also, we can toss that aside. And this is a new piece for me. The saucer. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and get a focus on there. There we go. So here is the saucer, which very much reminds me of the bottom end of the old metal detector. And it came with an extra mug as well, or a teacup, which is pretty nice. Alright, so probably next Tuesday I might have to go out and buy some more minifigs. Alright, so, who will I need to get? I will need to get Beaker, Gonzo, Statler, and a Swedish Chef. So those are the ones that I will have to go out and find at a Lego store. Alright, so next up, we will go for Series 21. Your Own Hams! Needed some old guys in the balcony to make fun of me. Let's go for this one back here. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and start a new prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Alright. Get your predictions in. And we shall see how I do. Alright, a minute and a half to go. No, get out from underneath the boxes. Cable. 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 Get out. There we go. Alright, minute 15 to go. So yes, we've got an old guy to heckle me. About 50 seconds to go. Go ahead and advance the instruction booklet. Yeah, to bag number 8. Alright, 40 seconds to go. Get your predictions in. For Series 21, we have gotten the surfboarder, paddleboarder, whatever. The Violin Kid, 2 of those, actually. The Aztec Warrior, 2 of the Space Police guys. And that's it. 15 seconds to go. Get your predictions in, and we'll see what we come out with. Okay, predictions are closed. Alright, let me go ahead and get my timer back up. Okay, and go. Alright, there's an extra bag in here. It feels like. Alright, there's a big piece. Is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is? Yes. Okay. 16 seconds. It is the kid with the airplane. Kid with the airplane suit thingy. Am I correct? Get out. Yes, I am. Excellent. Chuck that over there, too. All right. It's like a little girl dreaming of being Amelia Earhart. As appropriate, really. So this is an interesting little piece. You have some studs on the wings and everything like that. It does connect on, so this is 2 studs wide. Got the little shorty legs. And the torso. There we go. A little beanie hat propeller there. Doesn't spin easily, but... Yeah, I'll make the kid happy. Alright, we have... I don't know if I have this color, those color of goggles, which is nice. That's an extremely tiny Optimus Prime. It is. Look at how happy the kid is. Has a standard face on the back. Torso has a propeller on the back. Little aviator logo there on the front. Let's go ahead and give her the flight helmet. Come on, you were just focused. Camera. Camera. You're literally just focused. I'll just tore that kid in half. Oh, yeah. Get focused. There we go. Put the goggles down. That's a cute kid. Just a little kid who wants to be Amelia Earhart. Get an extra propeller, extra set of aviator goggles. Put those away. There we go. Now this is pod racing. Oh, God, no. No, it's not. No. All right, so we got aviator toy kid, costume kid. There we go. The next set of minifigs, probably out in September, has a lot of this type of costume as well. Also, I need to choose that prediction. That was 15 seconds? 16 seconds. So, within 20 seconds... There we go. Let's see what the summary was. All right, PGW Chaos with a point buy of 24 gets a 48.79. Strange 2 Society and Kijikun for 10 each, 2,033. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Camavax Dracophile losing a fair bit on 20 to 50 and 50 to 60. Preskich losing 7,400. And Lord Canis in at no with 500. Alright, let's go ahead and start a new prediction as we get the next set out. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's go. Put that one aside. Get the other box. Ugh, did not have a good grip on it. Till predictions can get you called out. Well, I don't mean to call anyone out, I'm just pointing out. There we go. I like to do the, it's kind of fun to do the little announcer thing. You did lose 2K in the first one, so you made it back. Yeah. Alright, there we go. So get your predictions in. We have gotten everything except for the Ice Fisherman and the Gladiator. You may lose it again. You may indeed lose it again. 1 minute to go. Get your predictions in. Get my scissors back on screen. Alright, 50 seconds to get your predictions in. You can always say what you're hoping I get as well. Are you hoping I get another young Jane Goodall? Are you hoping I get another dwarf? Too bad you can't put your points down on that. I mean, that's clearly what I need, is a... can I guess correctly? And is it one of these kind of thing? Pepper Girl. There's no Pepper Girl in this one. That's... No, not in that one. That is... There we go. See, I need to go back to this set for Pepper Girl. I still have some of that set. Oops. Let's get that back there. Let's get that back there. Nope, get... My sheets are going everywhere. Pepper Girl will make a return. I do like that they keep coming out with the with those outfits, those types of outfits. They're pretty adorable. All right, predictions are in. Let me go ahead and get my timer up. And go. All right, what do we feel? What do we feel? Something like the... What are we looking at? Oh, all right. 16 seconds. I felt the fishing rod of the Ice Fisherman finally. All right, so 16:08. Is it the Ice Fisherman? Come on, Ice Fisherman. Personally, you think it'll be Lego? I don't know. You're taking an awful leap there. And it is indeed the Ice Fisherman. Let's go ahead and choose a prediction. Okay, within 20 seconds again. Complete that prediction. Let's take a look at that summary. All right, once again, PGW Chaos. Oh my lord. Getting 29,000. Strange to Society and Kichi-kun also getting a nice payout there. But PGW Chaos went from 48.91 to 29.263. That's pretty nice. Let's see. Calidor, Minacone, and Abcody in for 20 to 50. Preskich doing some ham redistribution at 50 to 60. And Crescent's in with no. For just a measly little 10 hams. Might as well put some down on something that no one else is going for, because if I don't get it, that would have been a really good payout. It would have been a really, really good payout. It wasn't you. You were told you wouldn't be called out. Too bad. You did start with around 2.8. Well, there you go. Alright, let's go ahead and build our little Ice Fisherman guy. You got your first emote. Nice. Alright, so that's the outfit. It's pretty neat if you focus camera. Focus? Focus. Alright, we'll wait until we get the rest of him built. Alright, and then we connect that up. Clip it through the top. This is not the same, it's a heavily modified, but very similar to the old style fishing rods, which were a bit longer. They didn't have a clip at the top. It actually had a loop, and you'd thread the string through, but again, you wouldn't use one of these. It would just be regular string. There we go. And he's caught himself a little fish. There you go. Look at that. Look at that cute outfit. It looks nice and bundled up, ready for going ice fishing. All right, let's go ahead and put these aside, and we'll get back to Optimus Prime. Okay, I'll go ahead and leave these guys. Oh, you're a little bit off. There we go. Let's actually put you there like this. There we go. All right, bag number 8. Ready for summer in Europe. I don't think he's ready for summer in Europe. I don't think it's ready for winter in Europe. The way things seem to be going. Man, there's a ton of 3x3 red plates. I like it. Give me more. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see. So we're making an arm here. 3x3 and a 2x3, and then 2 more 2x3s. And then a 3x3 corner. How was the set so far? You still haven't caved on it, mostly due to space, but still kind of also. It's pretty good. It's very sturdy. I haven't finished it, so I haven't posed it, but the legs are very solid. In terms of parts, I love the colors. Getting tons of dark blue is really nice and stuff like that. You can see that the feet are going to fold in like that, which is pretty cool. It's got rubbery bits here so that it'll stand up. It's also using double ball joints for some of the joints so that they'll be very strong. I mean, it's Optimus, so he's red. Red is kind of bland in certain ways. In terms of Lego colors, I got plenty of red. But also getting a lot of 3x3 plates is pretty good. Certainly happy about that. Getting a... Actually, is that... That might not... Hold on. This should be... Oh, it might not. No, it's not. Alright, where are they? The slopes. I thought it was gonna be one of these slopes, but it doesn't seem to be. It looks like it's just a unique piece. It's curved there. I was expecting it, because there are... how to... I don't think I have any here. There are corner slopes that are outward corner slopes, so it's like... Let me get another one. So you can do like this, and there'd be an outward corner slope. And when you get to a point where the top would be, for the 45-degree slopes, you've got this sort of peak piece, and you'd put it just like this, and then the next level would continue up with just these, and you'd get a nice even thing there with the peak. And I was expecting it to be one of those, but it doesn't appear to be. It has a different geometry. A little disappointed by that, but that's a piece issue, not a model issue. I think the model is going to work fine with it. Let's see, 1x4 tile. I've been wanting one of those for a while, but it would be kind of a narrow, like a thin piece. Isn't this just a little different type of red, though? I mean, no, this is standard Lego red. I don't know if it's a different shade from Optimus red, but Optimus has a pretty primary tone of red, so I wouldn't expect them to really do anything different. 1x2 plate, 1x2 plate. I mean, it's a good build. It's not too complicated, but it does have some complexity in terms of its, you know, necessary complexity for the fact that it is going to be transformable and stable. So I'm liking it so far for that. One by 5, a red plate. Alright, let's see. That is black, 2x4, and an arrow. That goes in there. Corner 3x3 there, and another 3x3. There's a corner, angled corner, and a 1x1, and another angled corner, and that goes there. There we go. One by 2 with 2 clips, and there's another angled corner. And a 3x3, 2x3 tile right there. Howdy, Dark Jade. How's it going? I am doing well. Just building some Optimus. And 2x2 inverted dish. There we go. That connects on there. Alright, then we're gonna start making the hand. Okay, a dark blue, a 2x2, and a 1x2. There we go. 1x2 with center clip. There we go. One by 2 with a bar and our curved slope top. And the rounded end, 1x1 with a bar piece, and then a curved slope bit there. I think that's going to be a thumb. There we go. Alright. So on the outside, we get the 1x1s with round clips. And then in the middle, we get a 1x1 with a standard clip. There we go. The original toy's hands had to be detached and could be stored in his chest in vehicle mode. In this LEGO model, the hands are designed to fold into the wheel wells instead of detaching. So that's a pretty impressive thing that they're doing right there. It helps that it is a much larger model. And that you can do more with LEGO plates. Oops. He does not have individually opposable fingers, but that's perfectly fine. And you could actually take off this 1x3 plate to get individually posable thumbs. Where did I get this model from, then? I ordered it from Lego? I'm not sure what you mean. Alright, so there we go, and click this into the fist. There we go. So yeah, I assume it's gonna fold in, yeah, like that, or something. Not like that. Whoops. Oh, probably turn around like, yeah, okay. Turn around like that. I thought it was a custom thing at first. Oh, no, no, I include the model number in the subject line, so you can always look that up. Oh god, you broke his hand off. He'll be fine. We can repair him. We can make him better. Alright, so let's go ahead and snap his shoulder in there. Or his elbow in there, I should say. Still really cool to see, though? Yeah. They take their own hands off all the time. Alright, let's build the other arm. There we go. Alright, another 3x3 there, and a 1x4 tile. And get our click hinge attached up. Alright, click hinge there on the inside. 1x2 and 1x3. Set these aside. 1x2 plates in red. Don't know what's going to go in there, but whatever. Another 3x3 on there. Yeah. 1x4 there, and this can hook in right there. And there we go. Yay for sections that are basically the exact same. Alright, on this side, 1x5 and a 2x3. Another red 1x1 there. There we go. And there we go. Two by 6, 1x3, a 1x2 tile, and another angle piece. Get that angle piece there and the clip. 2x3, a tile there. And we'll get this little flappy bit here. You heard me right, flappy bit. That's what it is. It's a flappy bit. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and make the other hand. One by two with bar and a curved piece here. There we go. One by two with Technicolor on the bottom. And I need the 1x1 round end with bar, which there it is. And curved slope. There we go. Alright, vertical clip right there in the middle, and then round clips on the ends here. There we go. And that'll allow us to make the fingers with a 1x3 and 3 of the 1x2 slopes with tiles and cutouts there. There we go. Now, I'm unlikely to make any custom models anytime soon, just because, unless I'm just doing it digitally. If I'm doing the design digitally, I might do that, but I got a lot to build right now, so that is not too likely to come in the near future. Alright, so we got the hand on. Welcome back, Stranger to Society. How's it going? How's it going? Did you get something to eat or something? There we go. So we got his arms and hands on. I think we're going to make the head next. Ald has enough gunpla to build too. That's true. I do have a lot of that to build, and that is not going to be streamed. Alright, gray 2x2 and a white 1x2. Let's get these pieces over here so they're a little bit closer to deal with. We got 2 of the bracket slopes. Monday morning Gunpla stream. Fed your doggy and gave her some medicine. That's a good thing. Okay, ball joint socket and a pale blue. This is, again, not the shade of blue that's on the Vespa. This is a different shade of blue. Alright, another bracket. 2 more brackets here, which are not going to line up with these, which is interesting in and of itself. Reminded you of some models you'd love to see actually becoming real yourself, namely the Thunderbirds miniatures. There we go, we've got the slope piece on there. Alright, 2x... Nope, not 2x3. 2x2 bracket, followed by these 2 panel brackets. And slide that in. So these are going to line up. This does not. Which is pretty interesting in and of itself. Alright, get the angled plates on the sides. Get the clips on here. Okay, and around here we will use 3 of the quarter cylinder tile pieces. There we go. And probably do the same thing on the other side. Yes. It's so nice when things are mirrored. Makes it easier to build it quickly. Of course, then you assume something is mirrored, and it turns out not to be, and you're like, whoops. Alright, so we actually have a 1x2 plate that is decorated with Optimus's eyes on the side there. There we go, and get another bracket on top there. 2x3 plate, and 3 1x2s with single studs. Okay, angle tiles and a 1x1 tiles here. There we go. And 1x2 plate, 1x1 cylinder tile. Not cylinder tile, a slope tile, my bad. There we go. One by one bracket, and a 1x1 tile. Okay, 1x1 plate on top there, and a 1x2 with a single stud, and then this decorated tile with his, I don't know, forehead vent thing. And then we use these blade pieces. Which way is it going? All right. There we go. And they're soft plastic, so they don't. They can flex quite a bit. All right, so we got Optimus's head, ending up with a spare 1x1 dark blue tile, 1x1 dark blue plate, 1x1 quarter cylinder tile, and a 1x1 tile slope. Put those aside. Nope, no text about that. All right. Get his head on there. He's got a very beefy torso. Gonna have to buy a few more for more forehead vents. Optimus started his life on Cybertron as a civilian known as Orion Pax, but was rebuilt as Optimus Prime to lead the Autobots in their fight with the Decepticons. The Matrix of Leadership is an artifact of great power, passed from one Autobot leader to the next. It is thought to be connected to Primus, the creator god of all Transformers. Oh, it's connected to the Top Modron. Alright. Bag number 9. I know he's a truck. I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to. Does that mean all Transformers are Modrons? Yeah, maybe. Nice bit of orange here, though. Some trans magenta, trans pink as well. Everything is geometry. Alright, let's spread these out a bit more. So we got the gun, the axe, and the Energon Cube to build now. Oh, and the Matrix of Leadership, duh. Let's see. Gray 1x1 cylinder tiles with pegs. Strange to Society, subscribe to Tier 1. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. An old thing from Transformers fans from ancient times, like Beast Wars. Yeah, I remember when Beast Wars was the new thing. It was the newfangled thing that... it's not like my old Transformers. It's 3D rather than cell animated. Not that we knew what cell animation was at that time. Alright, we can open up his chest. Do some open heart surgery here. And the Matrix of Leadership can just rest right in there. There we go. Remember when Beast Wars was the new thing? Yeah. Yeah. I did not get into Beast Wars. The animation just turned me off too much. The Matrix of Leadership bestows upon its holders increased power, which can be used to perform miraculous feats of creation and destruction. Now we built the Energon Cube. Clearly just an excuse to get magenta 2x4s and 1x2 trans bricks. Which I'm okay with. I am A-okay with this. I was like, I saw the Energon Cube and I'm like, it doesn't look very Energon Cube-y to me, but I want the pieces, so... Were the gallons of gasoline to create it? They weren't allowed to include that. Alright, so that is the Energon Cube. It's not very cubic, but that's okay. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's just the animation just turned me off too much. Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad, just turned me off too much. Alright, there we go. So, there is the Energon Cube. An Energon Cube is a safe and convenient way of storing and transporting Energon, the most prominent fuel food used by Transformers. Go ahead and put that to the side there. It's a square that got a little full of itself. I don't know, it's a little squished square, though. Alright, 1x3 plate, and 1x1 orange Technic bricks with cross-axle holes. Another one there. Curved slope there, and another one there on the end, and kind of bright orange 1x1 top clips. Howdy, Dracophile. Say hi to the ice cream truck driving by playing Greensleeves. It's better than the crap the one that comes by here used to play. The one that used to come by here played. Hated that song. Hated it so much. There we go. Got an inverted slope, 1x1 trans orange cylinder, 1x2 trans orange 1x2 plate, and then gold 3L rods sliding on through here, sliding into this thing's DMs. And do tell, I mean, I couldn't tell you what it was. Lel Bunny might remember. I think she might. Actually, check on the Discord. I think she might have figured it out and linked to it. it's not like a popular song kind of thing. It's not something that you're going to hear on the radio. Alright, there we go. And then the 10L axle right in there. Double connectors, yellow half bushing. Found it. There you go. What about Sandstorm instead? Sandstorm doesn't mean anything to me. It's whatever. I mean, it's not something that I like, but it's also not something that I have heard to a point that I'm like, oh my god, no. The memes are dead. Those are memes that mostly passed me by. Also, I was lucky by being one of the participants in Zerfall's charity stream rather than one of the viewers, meaning that I never had to hear that when he had it as a donation thing. Optimus Prime first used his iconic Energon axe in his duel with Megatron atop the Sherman Dam in the G1 episode More Than Meets the Eye, Part 2. I do indeed remember that, and I don't remember it ever showing up again after that. So, A Strange to Society, you can get bits, and then you do a cheer. I don't think that I can see it on my end. Oh, yeah, so it's the icon right next to the emotes. Looks kind of like in a diamond. I cannot cheer in my own channel. Which is kind of silly. Right, another trans-orange inverted dish there. And then we get these pieces. There we go, 500 bits from Preskitch. Thank you very much. You see that? All right, excellent. And that is going to go in that way. There we go. And 100 bits from Strange to Society. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Optimus Prime only used his Energon axe once in the original cartoon, but in other media he frequently uses it when dueling Megatron. Boy, it's almost as if I'm anticipating the things that this is going to answer. We've got these trans-orange 2x2 or 2x3 tiles with angled ends. Get that on there. And there, and then there, and there. There we go. Connect that there, and 1x6 plate there. You think Ald red ahead? I mean, you can think that. It's fine. It's up to you. And then clip that on right there. It does not move very much, so that's good. These things keep it in place. And then we get the brown stop axle. Get that through the rounded end part. And where is the 2L half? Where are you? There it is. Okay, and that slides right. Nope, don't slide off there. Slides right on there. There we go. Alright, so we can... pull off his hand, because it replaces the hand. Slide that down. And did I do that right? Oh, yeah, it goes in right there. There we go. There we go. So we got his Energon axe. Let me make sure that is showing up there. Let's get him into the frame. It is a bit heavy, yeah, just a little bit heavy. We'll go ahead and take that out. Leave it there on the top. We'll put his hand back on. There we go. Put his hand into frame there. Okay, next up, we're gonna make his gun. Okay. So, bracket piece. Alright, we can put your arm down now, Optimus. Alright, we got the corrugated 2x2 by 2 plates brick. And a 2x2 plate there on top. 1x2 plate there, and 3 1x2s with single studs. I gave that man a hand. Oh, that robot a hand. You do have to hand it to him. He is pretty handy. Gray 1x3 plate there, and 1x2 slope, 1x1. He is a handy fellow, yes. Alright, 2x2 with a 1x2 section off the top. There we go, and 1x2 plate there. Optimus Prime's primary tool in his fight against the Decepticons is his Ion Blaster. Capable of firing ionized particles, it's particularly effective against electronic devices, including most Decepticons. Hands down, a tough construct, yeah. Oh. Alright, haven't seen one of these in a while. This is actually normally used as like a windshield. So it's usually in some sort of transparent color, but it's in black here. Which works really well for that inset portion of his gun. Alright, and I haven't had one of these, have I had one of these recently? I don't know. It's a very old bracket piece. 2x2 to 2x2. And there we go. And then we get a 16 long axle, and slide that in there. Okay, 2x2 with a Technic pin and a 2x2 cylinder plate. Go ahead and slide that on. There we go. All the way down. Alright, 2x2 with a cylinder 2x2 cylinder plate and 2x2 cylinder tile on top. And then a click hinge. And a 1x1 round. That is going to be a pain in the butt to get off, I think. So many things Ald needs to buy more primes to get more of. Tell me about it. And that slides on right there. Connect up there. Okay. 1x1 plate and one more 1x2 tile with single stud. Just own an army of primes. Yeah, that's fine. A 1x1 Technic brick and another 1x1 plate and a 1x1 slope tile. There we go. And that slides on right there. All right, and this interesting piece, it's in black, so it's a little hard to see it. This is normally used as an extender on the clutch sections. So it's got some ridges there, and it's got ridges in there, so it would be able to, like, you'd be able to slide it back and forth to, like, do a gear shift thing, and then it'll connect up, and it'll turn the other thing. So that's going to go on there. And this is a... what are they called? Basically, see, it's rounded here but pointed here. So if you stick it, like, it's got a similar shape to a 2x2 cylinder thing, but because of this part that's sticking out, you can use it as, like, a... it'll rotate and push something. That's frequently what it's used for. Okay. 1x1 with a pin. 1x1 Technic brick. And a 1x1 cylinder plate with a hole in it. And that, I believe, goes right in there. Yeah, right in the middle. There we go. So corrugated 2x2 cylinder brick, a plate, and then a tile. There we go. Slide that on. And then we slide on another one of those pieces, and the pin goes in there. 2L bar with a stop. And where is... Ooh. Ah, there we go. This is a hub, a wheel hub. It goes on there. Then these all slide together and connect up. And we put the last one on, but facing the other direction. And a full Technic bushing, but facing that way. Okay. Alright, so that is his ion blaster. It's pretty nice. I do remember, like, I had this for a lot longer than I had the actual Optimus Prime because I lost him. And this part will go right onto his arm. You hear there are websites for primes. Yeah, they might be sub-primes, though. I don't know. So we go like that. He can grip his ion blaster. Okay, that's going to be bag number 10 coming up, so let's go ahead and have him step back. A lot of extra pieces here. 1x1 cylinder tile in dark gray, 1x1 black plate, 1x1 black slope tile, or tile slope, 1x1 cylinder plate with a hole in it, 1x1 cylinder tile with a pin, trans orange 1x1 cylinder plate, 1x1 cylinder tile in gray with a pin, 2L bar with a stop, 3L bar in gold, 1x1 connector, beam connector thingy, full Technic bushing in black, and a half bushing in yellow. Get those in there. How did we get to mortgages? That's a good question. Alright, bag number 10. There we go. Alright, so his backpack that I only vaguely remember from the show. Alright, a couple 1x4 bricks. There we go. And black 3x3s. Oh, right. 1x1 cylinder plates here. That. Nope, they do not have holes in the tops. And I'm going to have to be very careful when I eventually go sort those things. It's going to be a pain in the butt. Why do you do that to me, Lego? Why do you do that to me? You know they do it on purpose, too, right? It's like, ah, yes, we can make Ald suffer by giving him these pieces that he is going to have a hard time figuring out how to sort. Oh, yeah. That is exactly what we want to do. The jetpack is based on Sideswipe's jetpack from the G1 cartoon. Optimus Prime borrowed it in the episode More Than Meets the Eye Part 3 to pursue the Decepticon Space Cruiser Victory. Oh, okay. That is why I don't remember it, because it's not actually Optimus Prime's. There's just one guy paid to devise ways to annoy Ald. Yeah. I could just give up Lego. I could. This is something that I theoretically could do. But I think we all know that I'm an addict. I'm addicted to the brick. Just can't give it up, man. I get the shakes too bad. I need my brick fix. 2 1x4 black plates. Keep thinking my name is Zach or Jack. It's bad, man. More light blue 1x3 bricks. And now we got some ball joints to use. There we go. Ah, I see how they're going to be used. Nice. Where's another one? There it is. Alright, there's a ball joint. No, not New Jack City. Optimus just likes stealing stuff. How do you guys not know that? Maybe you're too young. How do you guys not know what I'm referencing? This is sad. Surrounded by young'uns. Kiji-kun, you have to know what I'm talking about, right? Thinking my name is Jack or Zach. You do. Thank you. Thank you. I knew you would. I knew you would. I mean, Dracophile, sometimes, yeah, some people just get me and some people just don't, you know? Yeah. It's okay. I won't hold it against you too much. To be fair, you do kind of have to be an American to get it. So some of you may not get it because you're not American. One by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, and 2 more, 1 by 1 in black. You also had to watch a lot of Saturday morning cartoons. That is true too. That is definitely something that that helped. And then have one of those odd memories that just remembers crazy junk. That explains much. You had to sneak your cartoon watching in. Oh. Oh my. Yeah, just go to YouTube after this and Google Zach the Lego Maniac and Jack the Lego Maniac. And then we get 2x2 half tiles. There we go. I think there was a girl called Mac for a while. Yeah, I vaguely recall that. I can't remember. Was that for the Paradisa sets, I wonder? I'll have to go back and look. I'm pretty sure there were more ads than I saw all of. Alright, black 1x2s here. Did I get the minifig of... No, I didn't. I'm pretty sure I did not. You're into Connects. Ah. Well, I mean, a lot of it is just, you know, like, watching the, having caught it and then remembered, the ads. I mean, just because you saw the ads doesn't necessarily mean that you would remember it, kind of thing. There we go. Get that on there. And then the 6x6 plate. After looking at that from Solarian, you do vaguely remember those commercials? See, being a fan of Lego, that kind of made that an automatic stick in my head. Because part of it was because up until that point, there hadn't been any Lego commercials on TV, I don't think. Well, let me rephrase. That I remembered. If there were, I just don't remember them. I may not have seen them. So it was very much a when I saw the first one, I was like, "Holy crap! Lego is advertising." I mean, Lego was one of my big toys as a kid, and yet it was like never saw commercials for it for quite a while. And then those came out, and they spoke to me. Let's see. More 2x2 tiles here. Or 1x2 tile slopes here. Don't get you started on DuckTales. No. Get everyone started on things like that. Let's do it. Sing all of the things. Because I'm mean and I want to make other people do things that I won't do myself. There we go. All right. And okay. Up on top. Get more 2x3s, and then corrugated bricks. There we go. That's a pretty cool looking backpack section. Do you really want to have the DuckTales theme pop into your head in the middle of playing Lemmings? Not going to bother me. You see the Monkey Kid Lego sets. I do have one of those. They're not really my thing, for the most part. Looks like something kids might enjoy, but not really my thing. They do have some interesting parts. I got one that was on sale, which made it a good deal. I also, there is one that I want to get, the city one. Kind of thinking about the boat one too, but probably not. But the city one, that one looks pretty good, because it has a lot of good pieces, and it has a lot of references. There's a reference to Snap. If you know what Snap is, I am impressed. Like, they clearly put that in there. Snap. Z-N-A-P. They put that in there clearly for people like me. Alright, let's see. And 2x3 brick in the middle there. You get a reference to Zang Band? Nope, not a reference to that. I mean, the fact that it's in a Lego set should tell you something. I thought it was interesting to see that whole reference to the whole Journey to the West story. Yeah, so that's something that I've mentioned a little bit. Lego is pushing hard into the Chinese market, and that's one of the pushes. Billion kids is something, I mean, like, a billion people with kids, many of whom have kids, is not exactly a market you want to pass up. And there are so many Lego knockoffs over there that have been around for a very long time that it's very much one of those things that they kind of, they need to assert the brand dominance. I do really like the rocket engines on this. So yeah, it is, when I saw that and I was like, holy crap, that's Journey to the West. That was pretty cool. Alright, let's see. So, these clips will go on to those. Also, is that... Yep, that is coming apart there. It'll be interesting to see how they handle China's attitude towards a lot of things. Yeah. Alright, hold on a second. Did I get those? Yeah, I got those in the wrong place. Need to be on the outside, not the inside. There we go. I feel like the backpack could make a counterbalance for the axe. I think the main problem with the axe is that it's too heavy for the arm joints. Alright, let's go ahead and make the little sign that I am most definitely not going to do anything with. So this is a 6x8 slope. It's a very good piece, especially if you need just a large, low slope for building, like a very just slightly sloped roof for a building. It'd work on the room that I'm in right now. It was originally used in gray for level crossings, which is why you have this cutout here. This would attach to the cross ties on train tracks. And the rails were about 2 plates tall, so you just put tiles in the middle, and you get a nice level crossing. So we do that, and that would make a nice little stand for a sign. And we got all the things. We would put a different sticker on this one here, this 2x6 tile. We got an extra 1x1 cylinder plate in black and a 1x1 plate in red. And from robot to vehicle mode. Just like the original toy, this LEGO model of Optimus is capable of changing from robot mode to truck mode and back. This is accomplished entirely through moving the components of the model around, so no disassembly is necessary. We'll do that in a second. So we have the Energon axe. It's good use of pieces. Very interesting. Let's put that aside. Energon Cube. Love the shades of color. The little sign that would say Optimus Prime and blah, blah, blah. A 2x6 tile that I believe would go right there in truck mode, which I'm not going to put on. Let's go ahead and remove his rifle. So the first thing is we can separate the legs, spread them out a little bit, and we can get... so the feet are on things, and we can turn them. So we can get them posed a little bit. Let me... there's no real posing of the... like the... let's actually go ahead and turn this up a little bit. There's no real posing of, like, the knees. Guess we can put his gun back on for now, actually. Lewd. Mm-hmm. Let's see. It's not as posable as it would be if it was, No, I don't have 2 joints there. Alright. If it were a model kit. So I can't quite have him holding it like that, but that kind of works. Robots don't need knees. So, I mean, he's pretty similar in posability to the toy. In fact, and like, he might even be more posable. The fact that you can even do this much with him is pretty darn impressive. So, I don't begrudge it. Especially, you know, and again, so much more of this would be, like, it'd be so much more posable if, what am I trying to say? It'd be so much more posable if he was just like a Gundam, where he doesn't transform. Robots don't need these. Alright, so, let's see. Let's see, is there more to the, Yeah, alright. So let's go through the, transformation. So first... There's a hair on there. Let's go ahead and remove the backpack. Come off. Backpack. There we go. Make sure that the legs are pushed together, and they do click together. Alright, so that's a sign. There's a point of weakness here with the because it's just resting on a 4x4 turntable. I think there's a an axle through there, but I don't think it's enough to keep it connected. It would be good if there were the axle through there and then like bushings on the top and bottom. That would keep it locked in. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the hands like this. Pull this up here. Turn them around fully. Rotate this whole section there like that. Turn his head around. And we can just plant him down here like that. Let me get the feet straightened out again. Spin that around that way. Pull out these bits here. There we go. Turn that around there. Something is holding it back. Was it the hands? Might have been the hands. That seems right. Okay. Oh, it might be the... I don't know, it feels like there's something pushing in the way, and I'm not sure what. But it seems okay now. Does that feel loose? No, it seems okay. Alright. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. That should be connected in. I pushed the hand too much, and that pushed out the front. And that's down, that's down. Get these down there. Let's see. Any other little bits there? And then, yeah, it has the tile swapped out. Oh, and you can actually put the gun in between the leg there. Oh, and that would be for connecting the trailer. Okay. Makes sense. Oh, that. No. Is there something else? Alright, let me look in there. As the taillights come out. There we go. Oh, it connects up to, there's some, round, round brackets there. I think it's supposed to connect, yeah, there we go, alright. Yeah, so there, I mean, there's a pair of round clips in there, and that's the very base of the gun connects on there. Optimus Prime's blaster is the only accessory in the LEGO set that was included in the original toy, so it is also incorporated into the vehicle mode. That is a blank page. Feedback and win. And then the parts list. There we go. All right, and it does drive pretty smoothly. You know, when you don't like grab the wrong part. So let's take a quick look at it. So there's the front of the cab there. Of course, there would be a sticker there, but I didn't put it on. You can, of course, take out the matrix of leadership. That's the side. Looks pretty good. Optimus's head could be a little bit straighter there, but that's okay. That was on me. Actually, I think that this is even I think this is even smoother than the original toy. I think the original toy had a pretty, it was pretty obvious that the back of Optimus's head was there. So I think that, I think it would be a great display model in either truck mode or robot mode. That's a little heavy for that. Let's do that so you guys can see it a bit better. There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty good set. I would definitely recommend it to anyone who is a fan of either, like, the big models, the big vehicles that LEGO makes, or Transformers. So we need his battle trailer now. Yeah, clearly. And Roller, you know. Can't have Optimus without Roller. Who showed up in, like, one episode, and then it was like, oh my god, Roller might have died in that mine explosion. That new little adorable character that only just showed up. Actually, he might have been in a couple others. I can't remember. Yeah, it's a very good set. I love the backpack design. The backpack design is fantastic. It's very much fitting with a standard, Japanese giant robot thing. The model looks great. Good designs. It's posable, reasonably posable for a transforming LEGO giant robot. And considering the weight involved in everything, that in itself is pretty impressive as well. So yeah, if you're on the fence, I would say go ahead and get it. If you've been on the fence, go ahead and get it. I would recommend it. So I want to thank you guys for coming out. We'll be back next Friday with something different. I have a lot to build. What exactly I will build, I don't know yet. But I do have quite a few different things. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow for Spelljammer. We'll be back on Monday for more Super Robot Wars. I should have gone through all of the fights against the optional Super Boss. So, and Ellie is getting a lot of levels in that so far, and I haven't even gotten it. Leave it up to a poll? Nah. I'll just pick one. It's fine. I gotta get through the... I gotta build them all eventually anyway. Sometime after the new big castle comes out, I will be building that pretty quickly. Like the next opportunity I have after that is when I'll build that probably. But that's not out until the week of the 8th, I believe. So we will be back next week for more Super Robot Wars, as I said. Next Wednesday, we'll be back for more Lemmings and Lego building, continuing on the alternate models of the 3-in-1 castle. We'll be back on Friday for more Minecraft in the morning and something new now that Optimus is finished. So I want to thank you guys for coming out, and I will see you next time. Have a good night, everyone.